All those late nights working, she was frantically trying to fix mistakes before anyone noticed. Those business trips, complete fiction. I was still processing all this when my phone rang. It was Tom, Rachel's dad. I almost didn't answer, awkward, but figured I should be an adult about this. Tom has always been super sweet to me. Remembers my birthday and actually asks questions about my life, kind of sweet. He sounded concerned and asked if everything was okay between me and Rachel. Apparently, she told her family we had a little fight, but everything was fine. A little fight? The woman publicly humiliated me, dumped me in front of her friends, and stuck me with a massive bill. I tried to keep it vague, saying we were taking some space because I didn't want to put him in the middle. Then he mentioned Rachel's birthday dinner on Saturday and how the whole family was looking forward to seeing me there. You guys. I nearly choked on my lemonade. Rachel had told her family we were still together and that I was coming to her birthday dinner. The dinner was at her parents' house, and apparently, she'd told them we had big news to share. After hanging up, I sat there in shock while Victor looked at me like I'd grown a second head. He was like, "Is she delusional or just a pathological liar?" Honestly, I was wondering the same thing. That's when we came up with a plan. I wasn't going to just ghost her family. They'd always been kind to me, and they deserved to know what kind of person Rachel really was. But I also wasn't going to cause a scene or be vindictive. I would simply attend the dinner as invited and let the truth come out naturally. The next day, Chloe met me for coffee, slightly awkward since we'd only met through Rachel, but she turned out to be really chill. She confirmed everything and added even more details about Rachel's work lies. The team Rachel claimed to lead was actually just her and 2 interns. The big presentation she was in charge of last month? She was just operating the slideshow while her boss presented. Chloe seemed genuinely upset on my behalf, saying she'd always thought Rachel's stories about me seemed off. Apparently, Rachel would come to work complaining that I was high maintenance, when in reality, I was paying for most of our dates toward the end because Rachel claimed to be between paychecks, which I now realized probably meant she was terrible with money. Midway through our conversation, Chloe got a text from their boss asking if she could come in Saturday evening to help with some emergency project. Chloe was bummed because she'd had plans, but then I had an idea. What if Chloe needed to drop something off at Rachel's parents' house during the birthday dinner? The timing would be perfect. As we were figuring out the details, my phone buzzed with a text from Rachel, first one since the restaurant disaster. It just said, "We need to talk about what happened." I might have overreacted. Might have? I showed Chloe, and she nearly spit out her coffee. Overreacted is when you get annoyed about someone being late, not when you publicly humiliate your boyfriend of 2 years and stick him with a $300 bill. I didn't respond. Let her sweat. The next 2 days were a blur of preparation. I wasn't going to this dinner unprepared. I dug through old texts, finding all the lies, dates when she claimed to be at work conferences that didn't exist, stories about coworkers that Chloe confirmed were fabricated, even photos Rachel had posted of herself at work events that were actually just downloaded from the company website. Friday night, Victor